Okay. Is this the most modest undertaking or the most ambitious product you ever undertaken? Yes, it is. You know, I built that half-scale GB, and that was a 2-year project. That was my first molding experience. You know, that was a big project for me back then, and it wasn't nothing of this magnitude. This is something most modelers could, it was a combined effort. This is not a one-man job. There's just too much going on here. And this is more than most people could ever take on. This right here is just the biggest project anyone's ever dreamed about doing. And I couldn't have did it without Dad, Butch, and Paul. You know, there was 4 people on this thing, and it's just amazing. I just love how it's going. So yes, it is, to answer to your question. You and Butch have done an awesome job on the bomber. What a job. The Mini B-1 is going to be a great kit. I might have to order one for sure. This doesn't pertain to the B-1 bomber, but I know you love Survivor. And they're going to vote out the drama queen this week. Russell! I sure hope so. Russell, if you're watching, I don't like you. Oh, you're a conniving dog, man. And that'll always pay off at the end. That will always pay off at the end. You'll get your little butt booted, and you'll never be the king of Survivor with an attitude like you have. And I hope you're gone this week. Okay, that was my drama session for you. But yeah, I do love Survivor. Last week I was in Dice when Survivor was on, you know, at that party, so I missed it. And then got back to Butch's house, CBS.com, baby, on the computer, and you can watch them episodes you missed. But, oh, I love that show. It's getting good now, man. There's some backstabbing, lying, cheating, stealing going on. And some drama. Okay. On to the next one. Oh, doggone, I didn't set the Bobo timer. Are you going to put a clear screen window in the B-1? Yes, I am. We just didn't have time to do none of that before we went to Dias, people. You know what I mean? That was just, we had too much to do. Did not have time to mess with that. But I'm going to cut them out right away so I can paint it in there in where I cut, you know. Get rid of that raw edge. Butch is going to make a cool windshield that'll actually go around the window frame, and the window will stick out flush with the fuselage. It's going to be really cool. He explained to me how he was going to do it, and I'm excited about it. It's going to look good. Yeah, then I'll put a cockpit in there. If I got to do it myself someday, that's what I'll do. But it's just not a high priority right now. Are you going to have any more quiz shows? Yes, I am. And them cute, them quiz, they're fun, and the Bobo game show. And yeah, I want to have another one. I just been kind of stressed on working on this bomber, and need to get some good prizes. This guy's got a good idea. A6 intruder, man, is to have a B-1 foamie as grand prize, and that's probably a great idea. Foamie B-1 ready to fly, something like that. That'd be awesome. What do you guys think? Thumbs up, thumbs down. That would be a good prize. Need to whip up a couple of them, a couple sister ships. You can tell the tar out of those. Regarding this swing wing synchronization foam, I might just have to be interested in one. How user-friendly do you think it will be? Not having done any RC flying before. Man, I doubt if I'd start on that B-1. I would go to nitroplanes.com on our website. I think there's even ads on YouTube. And you know, get something, a high-wing trainer type plane first. This B-1's going to be kind of a hot rod. It's going to be fast, people. you know, and maybe high wing loaded, you know, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I don't think it's going to be a trainer. You need to get some kind of experience on something a little slower first, high wing. But NitroPlanes.com's got some cheap little foamies, man, ready to fly. And I'd get a 4-channel so you get used to the ailerons instead of just the rudder. You know, some of them are just a little too cheap and they don't fly like an actual RC plane. You know, the bigger the better when it comes to that foamy stuff. Okay. How are your stabs going to be secured on the shaft on the on the big B-1? Yeah. You know, I think I'm going to use the mechanism that I make it to go up and down. I'll explain that more when I get to it, but I think I got that figured out. You know, there's not a great big load, you know, with the coming, you know, horizontal load on them stabs. It don't take much to hold them on. I mean, they don't have to be just big time bulletproof like, you know, the center section or something, but I think I got an idea. And we'll get to that right next in line when I'm out there with servos. I'm going to get that stab area completely finished. And that's what I'm going to do next as I get this little bomber out of the way. And so we'll catch up with that. In other words, I'm still thinking. But I think I got it figured out. It'll hold it really good. I'm not sure if it's going to be done. Okay. I have never done any other thing before, but I always wanted to. Are you controlling the yaw with the 2 motors? No, the yaw is just going to be done by the rudders. The speed's going to take care of the yaw. That's what I'm hoping. But then it'll have the flying stabs back there. No ailerons, just flying stabs. Can you fit a Batmobile toy car in your front bomb bay? That would be cool. Drop it by parachute. For them C-130 guys? Yeah. Okay, here's talking about the sliding weight, people. You know, and that's really what we want to figure out. I'm going to try this little B-1 without it. And that's what our concern is with the big one. What's going to happen when them wings come out? Is it going to be an out-of-control dive? Is it going to stand up on its nose? We don't know. That's what I want this little B-1 bomber for. If we can get away from a sliding weight tray or pumping water, you know, we're going to do it. But we got to start someplace, and that's kind of what we're at. We sell Kyosho electric ducted fans. We have a Tornado with wings that can be in 3 different positions. Flies great. I guess Kyosho sells Tornado. On the baby B-1, do you have plans drawn up so you can see the parts? No, we ain't going to see the parts. If anything, we'll get a stamp made to where it can just stamp them out. You can get them razor stamps made. Not that expensive. Butch knows some people that do it, as a matter of fact. But right now, we're just going to make templates on some masonite and be able to cut out a kit in 10 minutes. So, no on the CNC. Oh, darn it. Didn't get to them yet. Gonna have to make another one. Alright, people. Stay tuned for some more Bob TV. We'll get back to some more Q&As right back here in the shop. Same Bob time. Same Bob station. This is a drama-free zone. Clunk, clunk, clunk. This episode of Bob TV was broadcasted in Philovision.